Alright, welcome back everybody to episode 93 in our F1 Manager 96 career mode. We're playing as Arrows. We are at the halfway point in season 2001. After the Canadian Grand Prix last time out, we're off to France. And the championship has tightened up a bit as we head into another race where we are typically going to struggle. But yeah, that's the calendar we got left. If we can get through this one, then I think the rest of the season should be good for us. Because of course, Frentzen last year went on a tear and won Silverstone, Hockenheim, Budapest, Spa, Monza and Estoril. So if he can repeat that kind of performance, then I think he's looking pretty good for the championship. And if Smith can back him up, and the ones I'm mainly looking at him backing him up in is Silverstone, the Hungaroring, Spa and Estoril. If he can back him up in those four, then I think we're looking real good for a run at the championship. Speaking of which, Villeneuve overtakes us. He's got a 3-point lead over Frentzen. Michael is a further 4 points back. And I think that's probably going to be who the championship will go to, one of those three. Constructors wise, Benetton pull away, or Benetton and Williams pull away from us. Right, we were on 50 points, as were Benetton previously, before Canada, and Williams were on 54, so it hasn't been a great race for us, but that's alright, there is still time. It's not insurmountable yet. So French Grand Prix, we are going to try, we've got 17, 14 wings. It's usually a heavy downforce track. So because of that, I am going to take our high downforce ground plate. We're going to try a two-stopper, and we'll see what we can do around there. Engine-wise, we are out. Oh no, we're not. We are not out of engines. We do have these two engines here, which will probably take and utilize. So let's just get straight into it, shall we? We've got a week to go. Or just under a week to go. So Magny-Cours, typically a tough one for us, and it looks like our music has stopped. So let me exit out of that and we will do our track guide, shall we? Alright, that's a lap of Magny-Cours. It's based off corners from other tracks all over the world, so you would think it'd be a good one, but It's usually never really produced brilliant racing, unfortunately for them. We'll try 50 and 50, I think. Oh, usually we're going around 160, right? Oh. I'm just thinking based on previously, we usually go like roughly 85 and 75. Whoops, so 160. So it's usually a 72 lap race, so we'll just do that and crank him up a little bit more. So we are going to be on the A compound tyre, the hardest to start with. I guess actually we'll go the slightly more worn engine, shall we? There we go, we got a slightly more worn engine. Put in 30 as is our usual thing. So we're actually going to try the A compound and then the C compound. And then we'll do 2 runs on the D compound in quali, since that's usually what we do. And we'll see how it goes. So as you can see, 72 lap race. Not expecting a lot here, but we'll see. You never know, we might have fluked it on the setup today. We certainly didn't last time out. We qualified, what was it, 5th and 7th or something. Alright, let's send out Smith first. Usually around about there, I think. About halfway down that second straight. Somewhere around there, that's pretty close, I think. Alright, let's see what we can do. Does an 18.4, that's not too bad, actually. And a 19. Well, they've used 10 litres so far. Yeah, Frentzen is not particularly quick yet, is he? Seems to be struggling a little bit. Looks like they used 13 litres of fuel. Alright. Good to know. So 26. So 52 litres gets us 24 laps. Alright. Good to know. So now we're going to put on the softer compound tyre. And we will see. Frentzen didn't really like that, so I'm going to give him one more click up on the rear wing. And that's all I'm going to change with him. But we will send him out first. And we'll see if we can do anything. Hopefully we can get some semblance of performance. Of 20.3, that's not great. The 19.7. 18.44, bang on again. Yeah, Frentzen seems to be struggling for some reason around here. To be brutally honest, they're kind of both struggling a bit, aren't they? 20.2. 13 litres again. Alright, well. That should be enough, I think. Alright, so Frentzen, I don't think really liked that. So I'm going to go... I will go one click higher. We'll go 18 and 15. We'll see how that goes. And we'll go one click softer on the suspension for both of them. And we'll see how that goes. So Coulthard fastest, Schumacher and Villeneuve right there. Our boys were 5th and 9th. Alright, so we're in quali now. We are not going to go out straight away. I'm going to wait for a bit. I think we'll go out now. And we'll see if we can pull something off. So Smith will be the first guy to put in a lap time for us. Does a 19.2. And Frentzen does a 20.1, okay. An 18.39, that's a lot better from Smith. Frentzen is still miles off the pace, isn't he? Hasn't even cracked the 19s yet. Oh, there you go, an 18.59, that's a lot better. So 2nd and 3rd so far. Alright, how much ahead of us is Schumi? Schumi he's on an 18 even. Okay. So they seem to like that setup a bit more. So the question I'm asking is it because of the... Is it because of that? So we're going to try this again. Go out. We can go out a little bit later. Frentzen, sorry, Schumi is still on that time. Villeneuve up there in P4. So we've got a car on the front row currently, so that's pretty good. We'll send out Smith first, since I think we sent out Frentzen first last time. And we will see if we can improve. We've got one more click on rear wing, and that's it. So we'll see what we can do. Currently nothing. The engine is in the red now. That's not good. We're in the 19s. Oh, Smith has a 17.48. Okay. Well, well, well. Back to his pole position winning ways, I see. Michael ain't gonna touch that. Half a second. Yeah, Michael's not going to touch that. So, it was 13, wasn't it? So that should be 24. So if that's 24, we need one lap, right? So basically that should be 25, so I think we should be good. Probably more than that. We'll put in 56, I think, to start with. Front wing is fine. We probably need to... You know what? I'm going to keep the suspension there. Screw it. We do need to lower this down, though. We know that. So Frentzen did not improve with that, so I'm going to lower him down again. And we'll keep Smith on the 18-16 and see what we can do on that. So we're just going to lower this down by a couple here. And we should be alright with this. Oh, okay, so he needs to be on tyre 4. Smith needs to be on tyre 4. Alright, I can give him that one. There you go. So that should be good enough now. Frentzen starts on tyre 2, goes to tyre 4, then 3. And Smith goes from tyre 4 to 3 to 2. Alright, so that should be good. So let's see if we can do anything around here. How much fuel did we start with? 56, right? Oh, it doesn't actually say. Oh yes, it does. It says there, 56. So yeah, that should be fine. Alright, let's see what we can do around Magny-Cours. Villeneuve, Verstappen, Schumacher, Salo, and Coulthard, your top 5 in final practice. Alright, let's see what we can do around Magny-Cours. We are currently 4th and 6th. I wonder if we should have done a 1 stop. I guess we'll find out. Alright, in comes Frentzen. Anyone stopped yet? Yep, Salo has stopped. We'll see if that's a good decision or not. 10.5 seconds, not too shabby. Alright, now in comes Smith for his first stop. Should be around similar time, 10.5. I would presume it'd be similar time. Oh, 11.4, that was a terrible stop. Alright, let's crack on. Panis retires. We are 5th and 6th now. Salo has stopped twice, I believe. No? Yes, he has. Alright. So Smith is now ready. We are 4th and 5th currently. 30 seconds off Villeneuve. Verstappen stopped again as well, actually. Just saw that. Alright, in comes Heinz Harald for his last stop of the day. Oh, very slow. 11.3. And now in comes Smith, and we'll see what we can do here. From 3rd. It's a very slow pit lane, this one. Always was. 10.3, a second quicker. Fourth and 6th. Fourth and 5th now. If we can keep 4th and 5th, I'd be pretty happy with that, to be honest. Solo is a couple seconds behind. Looks like Michael's going to get the dub. Solo retires. Michael with the win. Villeneuve 2nd, Verstappen 3rd, and our boys get 4th and 5th. I will take that. I will take that. Half a lap behind. Championship now. Benetton, 22 points in front of us. That's a big gap, but now is the time I think that we can start closing this down. Oh, Villeneuve took pole at Canada. There you go. Nice. Driver-wise, the gap, 6 points. Top 6 is separated by 6 points. So there you go. Top 6. Top 3 is separated by 6 points. I'm pretty happy with that. I will take that. I will gladly take that. So next up is our home Grand Prix at Silverstone. And that should be a track that we will be half decent around. We should be done a lot of testing around that place, so you would presume that we will be good there. So that's a 13 and 10 place. So let me do that real quick before I forget that. We'll repair everything as well. Get it in preparation for next time. Now that was with the high downforce under tray, so we'll put our usual one back in, and that's probably the last time we're going to use that. The next we got the low downforce package, which we'll use for Hockenheim and Monza. I had to think about what track we were going to for that. Alright, I'm going to take out these 2 engines as well, and we're going to put in 2 new ones. We are going to repair these engines, and we still have a spare still, so hopefully our reliability issues are done with. So yeah, the sponsor's happy. Sponsors are still happy. So that's always a good thing. So that is going to be it for today. We got 7 races to go. Game is still on. Both championships. 6 points in the drivers and 22 in the constructors. Of course, the maximum team can earn is 16, which has only been done twice so far. Williams did it in Brazil, and we did it at San Marino. We probably should have done it at Spain as well, but we, poor old Smith had a electrical problem and retired, so that kind of put a damper on that. But we are now past the tracks that we should struggle at. So, you know, I really wish we had of Australia, Brazil, Argentina were the 3. If we had have scored points, then, I mean, we lost an easy 1-2 in Brazil. We know that. We were easily the best of the class of the field that day, and we couldn't do it. Fortunately, similar story at Australia. So we have lost. Well, I'll be kind. We lost certain wins. So if you add 20 points to us there, that puts us right back in it. You know, that obviously puts us up to 76. It lowers the points from the other guys. So, I mean, we'd be right there. Driver-wise, I think Verstappen is still trying to make it a challenge, but he's out of it. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. So it's a race between us, Schumacher, and Villeneuve, with the constructors between Benetton, Williams, and us. Possibly Benetton and us, because I don't think Lemieux is scoring enough points, and indeed he hasn't scored in the last 2 races. So that's not great for him. But, you know, we're still plugging away. We are slowly making headway, and we're into the part of the season now where we should be really, really good. So join us next time, where we see if we can start mounting our comeback. Home Grand Prix Silverstone, episode 94. Probably one you don't want to miss. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. Like and subscribe. Catch us on Twitch as well, under the moniker of Mystic Tez. We usually stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. A couple hours in the morning, a couple hours in the evening. So feel free to check us out. At the moment, we are playing Automation Car Tycoon, and I think we're going to probably get back into doing Final Fantasy VI as well. So if you like those kind of games, check us out. Otherwise, thanks for watching and catch you later.